Welcome, Libra, to your monthly reading for April 2018, and this is going to be dealing with love, right? So I wanted to let you know there are some energies here. I was shuffling the cards and they just stopped, so I said let me just record the video real fast. I didn't even finish shuffling the way I wanted to just yet. I'll have to do that now, well, in a few seconds. So I feel like this month the energy is where a lot of you are on this single kind of mission. You're doing things the way you want to. You may be freeing yourself from someone, moving on, but sometimes you might return to this person. They come back to you, back and forth, the seesaw kind of thing, and you might even do it in secret. You might be going through a lot of stress secretly with this person, but then, you know, maybe out in the open, you know, things are okay. Things seem okay on the surface, but deep down things are not quite that way. So I feel this month a lot of you are kind of removing yourself from an equation. In your relationships, you know, Aries is your opposite sign, right? With that being your opposite sign, the tension in your relationships could be very stressful at times, because it could be a lot of anger that might be there. It could be things that might make you feel uncomfortable when someone is might be too aggressive or not trying to be fair or speak honestly with certain things. Not to say that all Libras are honest and fair, you know, those kind of things. And I'm just relating it to the sun being in Aries for a lot of you. That's why the tension may be so hostile at times in your relationship zone, because you're seeking that peace. You're seeking when someone is kind of honest with you, where you can kind of be on the same page. When that's not working out, a lot of times you may feel a bit depressed or down, or just kind of in and out, trying to experiment a lot. So just keep that in mind for a lot of you. So what I want to do is just shuffle a little bit. Not going to do this long. For Libra for April 2018 in love. For Libra for April 2018 in love. All right. I'm not done just yet. 1 second. Hold on. 2018. 10 card Celtic cross spread. All right. I do hope that you all have a great month. Thanks for the support. All right. Let's see. All right. Here we go. Whoa, that card just wanted to flip out. So the theme, the moon. All right. That's the confusion. That's the fear that might be within you. A lot of times these are secrets. Your intuition is telling you something is off. You may not be listening to it. Sometimes these are psychological things that actually go on within us. Sometimes these are things where we may need to speak to someone, counseling, where we may have a lot of fears, hidden insecurities, doubts, and things like that that go on, which causes us to do things that we shouldn't be doing, or accept behavior in a relationship from someone else when we shouldn't be doing it. So keep this in mind. The moon is a major arcana, so it does indicate fears, sometimes hidden enemies, hidden doubts. All right. Now we do have the Six of Pentacles. This is a card where someone potentially doesn't automatically mean you, but the other person, someone is potentially giving to someone to stay in a relationship. You know, sometimes I see that combination in this way, being very generous, very kind to, you know, stay with me, you know, don't go with nobody else, don't give your love to anyone else. You know, these things could be going on. For some of you out there on a positive note, this could be the separation between you and them, because someone is needing to work on financial obligations and stability on their own to take care of themselves, and not being taken care of in a relationship where it could be codependent. That could be part of what's going on for some. We do have the Two of Cups. Now this is a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer for some. The water energy of a love relationship, unity, fairness. I feel for many of you out there, this is maybe part of the lessons that you could be going through. Now, not all of the soulmates actually come together maybe in this lifetime, but as you experience maybe the opportunity to mesh with your soulmate, you learn some things, and maybe financially you could be going through a lot of tenser issues as you move away from what's not working for you, and you keep experiencing it over and over again until you figure it out, you know. So that could be part of the lesson around this energy. Right now, the recent past, you have the Ten of Cups. The happiness is there. You having fun with your partner, some kind of joy, you being around them. The home life, the family life, honesty, you know, that energy where you two are kind of able to help one another out. You know, the disagreements and things like that are at a minimum and not too bad. You can bear it. All right. Now, Seven of Cups is showing up. This was the energy I was speaking about, and this is many of you trying to figure out what you actually want. You're going through, it's like an energy of I'm in it, I'm not in it kind of thing. I'm not sure what I actually want to do. That's why you might be confused. So for some of you, you could be staying in your relationship or marriage until you find the financial support that you need, that you require to move, to maybe relocate, to do what you need to do to get out of your arrangement for some of you out there. So it's almost like a hidden agenda. And sometimes if you feel like your partner is up to no good, this is where you have your options open to make sure that you're not going to be set up to be disappointed. So that's what it looks like. The Six of Swords. Moving on, stepping away from older conflict, tension, the energy that you might be having as you have thought about negative things that your partner said to you, vice versa that you said to them. Getting away from a relationship. So some of you are definitely stepping away from conflict. All right. The Knight of Wands is showing up. This is your energy coming through of potentially like enjoying yourself a bit, kind of freeing yourself up, having a good time, opening yourself to opportunities. Maybe you don't really want to commit right away to another person. You could be, you know, having this energy. We spoke about the Aries energy, the sun being in Aries. You may have this energy of a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, where you may be wanting to explore, you know, trying to maybe get to know someone else, kind of go on dates and things like that. It's just this person right now is not really wanting to commit, you know, when you see this, not just yet. So there could be some things about a move, having fun, going out partying, but never really wanted to kind of settle down. Maybe your energy is kind of up, right? And you do have the High Priestess is showing up. These are the cards that were coming out, and I put them back down. I shuffled again, and they're coming back out to tell a story. I feel like this is important. This is your partner or whoever you might be dealing with. This is how they might be seeing you, holding on to secrets, holding things inside where you're not really revealing how you might be feeling. You could be keeping your own secrets from other people, but there's something going on where a lot of you are intuitively aware of what you might be keeping from your partner, or what they might be keeping from you, and people see that this is going on. That's how I was mentioning, like, you know, maybe putting up a front, so to speak, but something else is missed, right? Maybe some of you have a choice between this soulmate relationship, which you might be moving into, and moving away from something that's not really working out for you, I feel. Now, you could be dealing with the Pisces and your partner, what they might be up to. Maybe dealing with the Taurus for some of you out there, but your partner might be married, all right? Or they may be wanting commitment from you for some of you out there. It just depends there. But I feel like they want things to work out. They could want to marry you, or if they want to commit with you, they want you to still be involved in something that's not quite healthy, which is meaning that this person is not available, right? And they could still want to mess around, you know, things like that. Or this could be you, just depends. But something is going on where someone is either spoken for, and there could be temptation and things like that that's going on. So be, you know, careful about those things, all right? And the Ace of Swords is here. Some kind of truth may come out about what's hidden, I feel. Either you're stating it, or this is something that's you hear, you know, through friends and things like that. And as you find something out, this could kind of free you up to move on, to start a new beginning, to at least know the truth about where you stand, so you can free yourself up, all right? Could be dealing with another air sign as well. So I want to clarify the moon again for Libra. Clarify the moon for Libra. The Lovers, a choice for many of you out there. I feel some of you might be dealing with a Gemini for some. Clarify the Seven of Cups for Libra. Clarify the Seven of Cups for Libra. You're resting. This is a energy where you're still trying to figure out what you actually want for many of you out there, and maybe taking a break while you do that. All right. Clarify the High Priestess for Libra. dishonesty is going on. There's something not right in a situation, whether it's you doing it or someone else is not really revealing a secret connection, a secret attraction. Your partner, clarify the Hierophant for Libra's partner. If you're dealing with somebody, clarify the Hierophant. Yep, they're married. They're married in a commitment. You're either married in a commitment, something is going on, or in a relationship. Doesn't have to be marriage, and that's what it looks like to me. Someone is it's like a kind of temptation kind of thing, and I feel like that has to be cleared up. Some kind of truth has to come out surrounding that before anything can be really positive, I feel. All right, so let's see messages for Libra for so we had 3 cards that flipped out already, and I only was going to do 2. So we have chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here, and this card does say yes, there's an attraction that you might have to someone, but if they're spoken for, you know, the advice is not to act on that. You know, you have to make sure that they are available first, just to be aware of it. Children as well. It says your love life is being affected by children. Maybe there may be a pregnancy, you know, something like that that's going on. Some of you might have children who is still in a marriage, and you're not willing to move away from that connection because of that fact. You want the marriage or the relationship to stay that way, all right, to be complete and whole. And we do have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Many of you may be stressed out about it. Many of you may be excited to clear out older energies, things that's not working out. Maybe you feel like you made a mistake by, you know, allowing something to happen or going back to something that wasn't really good for you. So this is telling you to try to be happy and inspired, and let go of what is expired, you know. So those are going to be your messages. I do hope that they help you out. Lots of love, lots of light, tons of healing vibes. And again, make sure to go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something that's going to be for your energy, as these are general. Have a good one.